I decided in 2026 that I am going to make booktube videos once again. So this is my second ever video about books on YouTube, and I hope to stick with it. It is my New Year's resolution to become a booktuber and to share my things on Book Talk and on BookTube and on Bookstagram, and share all the things that I love, because I read all the time, but I feel like I don't get to share and connect with people about what I'm reading. So I really just want to start sharing again. So here we are. New Year's resolution is to share what I'm reading, share my book club, maybe do some giveaways, do some hauls, do some reading vlogs, things like that. So that's my plan. So welcome if you're here watching. Thank you, and I hope that you want to go on this journey along with me as we venture down this world of booktube, book talk, bookstagram all together. And yeah, so hi. I really don't know what to say. A little bit about what I've been up to. If you know me, you know that I got married last year to the love of my life. We created our at-home library, which you see behind me. The shelves are still not complete. I still am working on getting them fine-tuned. I recently went on vacation for Christmas break and got a huge book haul from Half Price Books, so I have to add them to the shelf. So that's going to take some reorganization, because I do organize all of my books by author's last name. So that's going to take a little bit of doing, which I would like to take you guys on with me. You can see that journey with me. We are starting off 2026 with some new goals and new aspirations, and I just want to take you guys on the journey with me. So yeah. I am also a PhD nursing student. I am studying nursing education and research. I'm constantly studying for that. I'm in the middle of my prospectus and proposal phase right now, so I'm nearing the end. I finished all of my coursework, so all I have left is the dissertation, which I know is like so daunting, and like all I have left is that, and it's the most important part, but it's such a milestone for me to say that, like, that's all I have left. That's such an accomplishment. Like, all I have to do left is write and defend my study. So I'm in the middle of doing that. I'm supposed to be finished by like May to August of this year, depending on how the study goes and all of that stuff. So I'm really looking forward to that, completing that. My husband and I have a couple of vacations planned, like spring break. We're gonna go somewhere. Valentine's, I have a surprise trip for him that he doesn't know about. So maybe I'll take you guys on that and share that with you a little bit. If you do not know me, you might not know that I am also a published author. I am working on my third collection of poetry right now. My first collection is called Yesterday's Coffee, and my second collection is called Unattended Contemplations. I have both of those here. Here's my first collection, Yesterday's Coffee. One of my most proudest accomplishments. I worked so tirelessly every night on this in the middle of working 2 jobs and going to school full-time. I managed to create the cover, do the illustrations. This is like such a labor of love. If you would like to purchase this, it's available wherever books are sold, on Amazon and everywhere else. And then my second collection of poetry, Unattended Contemplations. This is one of my first prints, so it says not for resale, because it was one of my ARC prints that I got beforehand. This is my second collection of poetry, and this is also available wherever books are sold. Really easy to get it off of Amazon. So I'm working on my third collection. The title is still a secret, so working on that, but I'm hoping to finish that by the end of the year. So that's another goal that I'm working towards for this year, another resolution on top of doing all of the things that I'm currently doing. So yeah, welcome, thank you for being here. So I'm going to start out first with my TBR for the month of January. So we're gonna start with that. So there are a couple of books that have been sitting on my side table for about a month and a half or so, and I really think that this is the month I need to finish these books, put them on my read list, and make some room for some new books to be sitting on my side table. So the first one that I just have there that I've been looking at and I'm like, I need to finish that, but I just read like a little bit at a time, is How to Be Calm by Anne Barnes. And this one is all about like calmness, like your calm environment, all of the things you can do in your everyday life to remain calm, things calm. So I am I am about halfway through. I'm on page 46 out of 157. So I have quite a ways to go, but I really want to finish this month so I can put that on my read list and then add more to my TBR for next month, because this one has been living on my shelf or on my side table for a little bit too long. So that's the first one that's on my list. The second one that I really want to read that's been sitting on my side table is this cutesy little one from Mabel Way. It's The Little Frog's Guide to Life, and it is too, like, it seems like it's a little like self-help kind of journey, little encouraging things to do every day, like connecting with the people in the world around you is the title of this section of it, and the little illustrations are the cutest. So I love frogs, I'm obsessed with frogs, so of course automatically when I seen this we had to get it. So this is on my second book for the January TBR. The third one that I've had sitting on my side table, and I actually kind of started it in December, I read like the first chapter, is What You Are Looking For Is in the Library. And this is by Mijiko Aoyama. I'm not sure if I said that right, hopefully I did. And the synopsis says, so asked Tokyo's most enigmatic librarian. For Sori Komachi is able to sense exactly what each visitor to her library is searching for and provide just the book recommendation to help them find it. So it sounds like so interesting about a specific librarian that is maybe giving book recommendations that help these people. I think it's kind of, I think they call that an anthology, where all of the stories are happening and they're like connected but not interconnected, but they are interconnected. I don't know. It looks really good, sounds really good, and I really can't wait to read this month. The next book that's on my TBR for this month is Golden by Wilder, and it's a collection of poetry. In, I think it was September-ish, I read another collection by Wilder called Eclipse, and it's one of my favorite collections of poetry. It is so beautiful. Like, the illustrations in these poetry books are absolutely beautiful. Like, I'm really excited to read this one. I love reading poetry, I love writing poetry, so definitely have to have a poetry book on my TBR for January, and this one is Golden by Wilder. The next book that I want to read, because the movie is coming out in January, is Wuthering Heights by Emily Bronte, and I have it in this like big collection, so I'll probably end up seeing if I can get it on Kindle or something, but I have been wanting to read this for a long time. I've always seen quotes and things taken from this story that sound so romantic and so beautiful, and seeing that there's a new movie coming out, I really just want to read it before I watch the movie, so I have like kind of my own impression before watching the movie, and then I can have like a different kind of viewpoint. I always like reading books before the movie comes out, so that's my next one. And final book that's on my TBR for January is actually part of my sister's book club that I have with my sister, and it is Between Shades of Grey by Rudy Sepetys, or Sepetys, and this one has been on my forever. Like, the YouTube booktuber girls that I used to watch a long time ago had read this book. It came out quite a while ago. It's an older read. I know it was really popular. So 2011 is when this came out. So I know it's been out for a while, but I really want to read it. It seems very exciting, exhilarating, but really sad at the same time. So the synopsis says, Lithuania, June 1941, a 15-year-old Lena is preparing for art school and looking forward to summer. In the dark of night, there's a knock at the door and her life is changed forever. Soviet secret police arrest Lena, her mother, and her younger brother, tearing their family apart. So to me, like when I was reading the synopsis and I read a little bit of the first chapter, I was getting like the Book Thief vibes. I know it's like a completely different time and different series, like story, but for me it was giving that kind of writing, which I love. That's one of my favorite books. So really excited about this one. So that is all that I plan to read in January, and I hope to take you guys along. I think today I'm going to go ahead and start on Between Shades of Grey and do a little bit of a reading vlog with you guys, and then we'll go from there, and hopefully by the end of the month I can complete my TBR and you guys can see what I've read. There's also a couple of audiobooks that I have on on Audible, that I was thinking about maybe listening to like while I'm cleaning or working around the house, and I'll include those if I do end up listening to them on my TBR. So anyways, let's get to reading.